name is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the Bookie Killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. With game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. VIP Sports Podcast 73. I'm Steve Stevens, a.k.a. the Bookie Killer, sitting here with my partner, the Big Skipper, a.k.a. the Chiropractor. Skip, I got to be honest, you look like you're hurting a little bit today, man. What's going on with you, pal?
I look wonderful, and yes, I am hurting. I switched it up and went to the Jim Beam last night.
Well, you sounded like a bear that got caught in a trap. I mean, you're over in your fucking booth moaning and groaning and breathing heavy. I mean, are you okay? Or?
I'm having some complications today.
Do you need a paramedic? Usually, ladies and gentlemen, this is a guy that goes out at night that keeps a security and a paramedic with him at all fucking times.
That's not a bad idea.
You want to party with us? You want to live the lifestyle? Fuck. Rock and roll stars at all times should have a drug dealer and a paramedic with them at all times.
Well, I don't need the drug dealer, but I like the idea of security.
You need
which I normally have, by the way, and the paramedic.
No,
sure.
you need security, a loan shark.
Yeah.
And you don't need any.
Yeah, I need a banker, I need security, and I need a definite paramedic. Yeah.
Cut out the drug dealer, bring a loan officer, and a motherfucking guy that can give you some money. That's all you fucking need, right?
I definitely could use a banker by my side at all times.
I love it. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Overwhelming response. I know you guys miss us. The once-a-week podcast isn't enough for you, but it's pretty much all we can do right now due to the fact that we're growing. We got a lot of things going on at the office, basketball playoffs, baseball, etc. But long night for you last night, huh, Skip?
Well, I got a wild hair up my ass. Actually, about 11 o'clock, which is unusual.
Unusual, huh?
Well, not really, but
okay.
it sounded good.
Well, yeah.
After everybody went to bed last night at the household, I found myself in my recliner watching some boring-ass TV, couldn't find anything anywhere, and I said, you know what? I got to do something about this. I gotta get out of the house. I got a wild hair up my ass, and sure enough, I went to the casino. I grabbed a couple of stacks, went to the casino, told them to pour me some Jim Beam, and the rest is history. About 3 o'clock in the morning, I was in rough shape and had about $200 left.
Okay, but I mean, literally at 11 this morning, it looked like you had just got off the machine and went on a full. I mean, you had to drink heavily. How many shots you think you took down?
I did about
total whiskey. How much you think?
I did about 6 shots of Jameson, which is probably what really got me.
Okay.
And probably 3/4 of a bottle of Jim Beam, I'm sure.
Okay, so almost a bottle of Beam and about 6 shots of Jameson.
Yes, but
that'll bottom line and get you fucked up.
Do I feel horrible? Yes, I feel terrible. Am I making fucking bodily noises? Yes, I'm making bodily noises. However, I look beautiful. I look wonderful.
And you're a true professional. You come to work ready to go. You leave your problems at the door, and you maintain. One thing you are making is a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm ready to go. As usual, I'm handling my responsibilities.
I love it, man. Well, listen, I appreciate you being here, man. We miss you, and we miss your fans. We got a great show for them today. Real quick, before we get into our show, Skip, why don't you tell the people how they can get a hold of us? Ladies and gentlemen, you want to start making money. You want to learn how to gamble. You never gambled before. You're gambling on your own, and you just can't win. Or you're winning on your own, and you want to win more.
Absolutely.
I never met a motherfucker in my life that doesn't want more of anything.
You can always use more money.
I mean, Bill Gates is very, very rich. He still puts out a new Windows every couple of years, doesn't he?
He sure does.
Yeah, you can never have enough money.
Always looking for a way to make more.
VIP Sports, the #1 documented sports service in the world. Like I said, I win more games than anybody, period. We do the VIP Sports podcast to support the legalization of gambling and, more importantly, teach people the formula for success and how to sports bet the right way. Money management discipline. Tell the people how to get a hold of us, Big Skipper.
Well, get your phone out. You're always on it anyway. You might as well just dial 877-220-6540. 877-220-6540. If you're just looking to get a free pick, you can go to our website, VIPSportsLasVegas.com. You can put your phone number in there for a free pick. Also, we have packages on there for all levels of sports bettors, all shapes and sizes. We aim to please everyone.
Small cock all the way up to big cock. We got you no matter who you are, guys.
Yep. We Little dick or big dick?
That's fine. We got you. Whether you're a little fish or a big fish, you still got to get your nut off. We got your fix. I'll be your Huckleberry all fucking day.
Absolutely. Subscribe to this podcast on YouTube or iTunes. Be sure to put some comments in because we love reading the comments. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We're at VIP Sports LV. You can direct message us if you have any questions. And man, I'm fucking breathing heavy.
That's okay. I'm going to take care of most of the show anyway.
Can you hear that?
Oh, yeah.
Can you hear that breathing?
It doesn't matter, man. Like I said, we're going to have to get you a trainer. We're going to have to get you back in shape. Skip, you're $1 million man. I can't lose you, pal.
I have to admit, I'm back on the cigarettes, people. I was real good for 3 months.
Here, guys, he's breaking down here, huh?
And a couple weeks ago at the bar, I broke the fuck down. I got a pack of cigarettes. And last night I probably smoked about 15 cigarettes.
Since you're being honest, because I've had this balled up for about the last 3 weeks, and I want to look you in your eyes. Since we're going to be honest.
My eyes are red, but you can you can see them.
Well, I'm a pretty sharp guy, too. I see you on your phone every now and then in the shift because you're not a worker or a salesman that gets on a cell phone. You talk to wife in the middle of the shift. If your son or somebody calls during the day, you take a call, whatever. Other than that, you're on the phone doing your job. Are you betting sports again heavy, Skip?
Well, of course.
But heavier than normal.
I've been firing, yeah.
Okay.
It's baseball.
Outside of our partnership and what we do together, you're betting more money on the side, aren't you, Skip? It's your money.
On baseball, possibly, yes.
Well, I see you on your phone.
Yes.
Okay. Are you enjoying everything? Or?
I am fucking loving it.
Okay.
It's baseball.
I can guarantee you're not betting basketball.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
When it comes to basketball, I listen to you, and when it comes to football, I listen to you. When it comes to baseball, I listen to you. The question was, are you making some wagers on the side on your own? The answer is yes, Your Honor. It is baseball season, and I do fire on baseball.
Oh, fuck. I love it, man. Hey, listen, it's what you do. You live it, you eat it, you breathe it, you sleep it. I mean, it is what it fucking is.
And if you want to fire on baseball, give me a call, 877-220-6540, and you will fire too.
We got a great show for him today. We got a lot of stuff going on in the entertainment news. Major figure has passed away. But more importantly, before we start our show, I want to give a shout out sincerely to the military heroes now listening to the VIP Sports Podcast around the world on the Armed Force Radio Network.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, I said it. The Armed Force Radio Network. Hundreds of thousands of new listeners for the VIP Sports Podcast. We love you. I want to thank you guys for keeping our country safe. We salute each and every one of you from the bottom of our hearts. And you can check us out on Fridays at 11:30 a.m. Pacific, and on Mondays 6 a.m. and again 6 p.m. Pacific. So once again, shout out to the new network. Shout out to all the military out there. Hopefully we can make you laugh, keep you in tune, and make you some fucking money while you're over there defending our country. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
You go get them, guys. Anyway, now let's get back to the show. I want to start off today's show by telling all of our fans it's glad to be back. I know you guys miss us. You're looking for more podcasts. We love you. We're doing a lot of shit right now. We're in full effect in basketball playoffs. Baseball, I mean, the God's honest truth, Skip. If I told them what our percentage is in baseball, they think I was lying.
I am making some serious money real quick, and it's an everyday thing.
I mean, I'm just going to go ahead and say it, and I don't give a fuck anyway because I don't believe what anyone else does. For the entire year of baseball, would it be fair to say we're hitting over 80% on our side, Skip?
Damn near it, right around there. Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, baseball is the most influential sport to make big money on. What guys like me and Skip do, we take guys like yourself that are interested in basketball playoffs because mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, everybody gets hungry when it comes down to NBA playoffs, and people watch it on TV and they start betting money. What guys like me and you do is we take those people, we tell them, yeah, we'll sell you basketball, and we filter them right into what? Baseball. We've hit the home run. All you guys got to do is run the bases.
Very well put.
Yeah, that's all I can say. I want to get to the YouTube comments. Results in the last week's question, who would you start if you were going to open a franchise? And the overwhelming result was with Steve Stevens, Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, the question was if you were going to start a franchise and you had Shaquille O'Neal or Kobe, who would you pick? You said Shaq.
Who would you pick first, Kobe or Shaq? Yeah. I said I'd build my franchise around Shaq because he's unstoppable, and at the time they had to set rules and knew, So
more people agreed with you with Shaq. I said Kobe.
Well, we only got a few. Like I said, we only got a few thousand listeners. Like I said, VIP Sports Podcast is completely organic. We don't have fake views. There ain't nothing fake fucking about us. Everything we do is real. You got people that talk about it, but we can show you better than we can tell you. We've showed you $50,000, $100,000 bets. We show you hundreds of thousands of dollars in commission. We almost showed you too much to the point where I caught a case by the fucking IRS. So I don't need to prove shit to nobody, and neither do you. At the end of the day, we win more games than anybody in the world. But like I said, I love these questions, and we have organic views. Pretty soon we'll have a few 100,000, then we'll have a few million, but we like to keep it real, and it's just an opinion, Skip. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one.
So you want to give a shout out to a couple of listeners out there that have been commenting. Bobby Bass, you're a crazy son of a bitch, Bobby, and I love you.
Wait, we'll give some shout outs at the end of the show. I'm not even worried about that. You
Okay.
want to get right to some shout outs on YouTube already?
Well, listen, man, I'm just following the fucking script over here. You know me, I don't like scripts.
I'm not even.
I'll rip this fucking script up right now.
Well, that's what we do.
I'll do my own goddamn script.
NBA playoff, Skip. Clippers easily cover game 2 last night to take a 2-0 lead over the Portland Trailblazers. Little disappointed how Portland showed up. Figured they'd score a little bit more points offensively. Showing a little sluggish and really don't like their performance. What do you think about that matchup?
Well, if you listen to last week's podcast, I gave you the Clippers as my sleeper in the West.
Skip, if you've listened to our last 70 podcasts,
Yeah.
you and I predict the future. And like, ladies and gentlemen, this is the God's honest truth. If you ever go back and doubt anything we fucking say, all of our podcasts are dated. I mean, we've predicted like literally 9 out of 10 things that have happened in the fucking sports world.
We have crystal balls. And yes, I said the Clippers were going to be a force to be reckoned with in the playoffs. If there's anyone that's going to give the Spurs or Golden State any kind of problems at all, I figure it would be the Clippers. So
I also said in my...
And you said Miami Heat, and Miami Heat came
beat
out and beat the living dog piss out of Charlotte, and they're up 2-0. And the important part is Miami covered both of those games.
Correct. It's all about against the spread, ladies and gentlemen.
And the Clippers covered both of those games.
Hello, Skip.
Congratulations.
Guys, are you following what we're doing?
Are you listening?
It doesn't matter who wins or fucking loses. It matters who covers the spread. The hints that me and Skip are giving you guys are not only winning games, but games that are covering the spread, getting you paid. At the end of the day, we're not looking for any new friends. People are looking for business partners to make fucking money. 42 years old. I don't need any new friends. I need guys.
As far as the NBA playoffs so far in the first round.
Let me finish, though. While we're talking about 2-0, Cleveland ties the playoff record with 23 pointers.
Yes, they did.
They also go up 2-0 over Detroit. Cleveland was 3 happy last year also, Skip.
Yes.
Should they be a little bit more focused on getting it inside or what?
No, but I'd like to be focused on getting it inside.
Would you? Right inside her ass or what?
Sorry about that.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Listen.
I got to be honest with you. I don't care where they're scoring. Inside, outside, fucking upside down, backwards. As long as they're scoring, Steve, whatever's working for them. Apparently the three-pointers are working, so just keep shooting them.
Well, I mean, should they be posting up LeBron at small forward, Kevin Love at power forward? I mean,
Just keep doing whatever you're doing because you're winning and you're covering.
I can tell you right now that Cleveland's not going to win the championship.
Well, no, we already discussed that too.
Yeah, but so the question here is fucking valid. If they want to learn how to be a championship team, yeah, they do need to start taking it down low. They do need to run LeBron James as a small forward and Kevin Love as a. I mean, that's the truth.
I thought Boston would show up a little bit more than they have.
Your team, Boston, looked like shit.
They covered that first game.
And that was about it. They won't cover again.
You were right on target with Miami in the East, though. They had 2 big blowout wins and covered both times. As far as the NBA playoffs so far in the first round, Steve, looks like a lot of favorites and a lot of unders.
Yeah, but the favorites aren't covering too much.
The bookies,
I mean, I guess a few, they are covering, actually. Yeah.
The bookies are getting their ass kicked right now because the amateurs are cleaning the fuck up on these favorites.
That you actually, what the fuck was I actually thinking? You're absolutely right on the head. Bookies are getting blasted because the amateurs are coming in, picking the favorite team, and they're fucking winning and covering. You're absolutely right.
They're winning in big fashion and they're covering the spread so far. But
what about those unders?
Be careful, people. Be careful because the favorites will not continue to cover like
this.
this.
That's a fact. You do that this week, you're going to get fucking blasted.
Don't try to make that money that you made this first week of the playoffs in the NBA on all those favorites you've been betting, and then try to double it up because you're going to get stung.
Before we change the subject here real quick, Skip.
I'd be more than happy to change the subject because I don't like talking about the NBA.
I know you don't, but if you're Cleveland, would you rather play Golden State in the finals or would you rather play San Antonio?
They don't want a piece of either one of them. But
I said the same thing, but what's your answer?
I know you're not going to believe this, but I would rather play Golden State.
Why?
Because the Spurs are experienced. They've been there. They've done that. I know Golden State has too. I mean, they won last year and all that, but I don't know.
I think Cleveland would want to see San Antonio due to the fact that they're older. They're experienced, but they're older and slower. They'd have a young team with LeBron and them have a better chance of beating San Antonio versus the young boys over there in Golden State out there in East Oakland would beat the dog shit out of them.
They don't want a piece of either one of those teams.
No, you hit it right on the head. I don't think they do either. So I guess we'll move out of the NBA, like I said, but making money in NBA, first round, second round, third round. I mean, this is what we're here to fucking do, guys. We're NBA specialists. Yes, all the money is in baseball right now, but don't get us wrong. We still pick and choose those NBA games, a game a day, not every day, that we go out there and fucking whack. Type of game on a 1 to 10, that's an 11. Type of game that's bigger than Khloe Kardashian's camel toe. Type of game that's fucking stronger than Hurricane Katrina. You know how fucking strong that is.
Absolutely. We got big games every day. We got big games every night. VIP Sports will get you paid. It's as simple as that.
VIPSportsLasVegas.com. You want to be on the winning edge. Let's move into a little baseball.
Yeah.
Bryce Harper. Harper is on a home run streak to start this season, Big Skipper.
Straight beast. 8 home runs, 22 RBIs. He's batting .321. I mean, come on. This kid is an absolute stud. Straight from Las Vegas, Nevada, we might add.
I love another Las Vegas boy.
Representing Las Vegas, Bryce Harper. You are a absolute beast.
Absolutely. Like I said, man, I hope little D, I hope my son ends up being a Bryce Harper. Like I said, to see a guy from Vegas go out and make it big, and not only make it to the big leagues, be a fucking superstar, a men against boys, is just phenomenal. But to talk about baseball, Skip, let's do our baseball segment with the Big Skipper, Major League Baseball news and notes with the Big Skipper, ladies and gentlemen. I'll set it off. Nationals off to a good start this year, Skip.
Yeah, they sure are. They got the best record in baseball, 11-4 as we speak right now. Bryce Harper single-handedly carrying this team. It looks like Jason Worth might be hurt again. He's always hurt. He needs to cut his hair. And, man, $23 million a year for this guy. Unbelievable.
He needs to cut his hair, take a shower, hit the gym, because he looks greasy like he's smoking heroin, and his games went to shit, so no one likes you. The greasy look ain't cool when you're not hitting. When you're not playing ball, the greasy helmet and the big pouch and all that, that it ain't cool when you're cold.
Yeah, you look like a mountain man. You look like hell. Clean yourself up. Take care of yourself, because it seems like you're injured every season now. He sat on that $23 million that he got from winning the World Series with the Phillies, and he's just been milking it ever since.
I was going to say, I didn't like him at the end with the Phillies. He was fucking hurt all the time. He wasn't playing.
I got to tell you, I love Jason Worth.
But he ain't worth shit now.
We were a huge fan of Jason Worth when he was a Philly. Right now, he is worthless, and he is just stealing $23 million.
He's definitely got to change his name to Worthless. That's a fucking fact.
He's stealing $23 million a year.
To you owners out there, wake the fuck up. There's some young studs in there that can come get you some money. Get rid of that old fucking thing. Once again, in our referrals, if he was a racehorse, he would have been put down maybe his last year in Philly.
Yeah, we definitely should have put him down 2 years ago. But again, if you listen to last week's podcast, I mean, I did say the Nationals were going to represent the National League in the World Series, and here they are with the best record in baseball.
Well, I mean, it is what it is all I can fucking tell you. I want to talk about go from baseball. Is there any other thing that intrigues you right now about baseball?
Just a couple things. By the way, the Cubs are doing pretty well, too. They're 11-4 as well.
I believe in the Cubs. I believe the Cubs can make it all the way. I believe the Cubs can win the World Series. Yeah, I said it. Like I said, I mean, that's not saying anything special, but I said in the beginning of the year they were going to have a great year. Somebody even asked me, will they have a better record than Kansas City? And I said, yeah, they will.
Diamondbacks are heating up. Arizona getting hot. My sleeper. They're starting to play well. The Angels, oh my God, Mike Sosa. I mean, come on. I'm going to make a prediction right here and right now. Are you ready for this?
Go ahead.
If the Angels are not in first place in the American League West by the All-Star break, you will see Mike Sosa fired.
Oh, that's a fucking fact.
That you heard it right here. And it's well overdue, by the way. When you get swept by the 0-9 Minnesota Twins, you're pathetic.
I don't know what else to say about that, because like I said, there's all sorts of situations in coaching positions and teams that are so fucked up. Nobody's a pro, man. No one's got this shit down because these teams are running ragged. Do you see any team that's got their shit together from the coach all the way down to the fucking bat boy?
Yeah, the Cubs.
The Cubs.
Joe Madden, the best manager in baseball.
Yeah, true. Very true.
I mean, shit. They got their shit together from top to bottom over there.
Anybody else?
Absolutely. The Cubs are... well, the Nationals are coming around now with Dusty Baker in the house. In Dusty, we trust. I mean, they seem to have their shit together. But as far as an organization from top to bottom, I'm going to have to go with the Cubs right now. Shout out to the Baltimore Orioles ahead in the American League East. 9-4 Baltimore Orioles. Manny Machado leading the league in hitting. He's batting .407. Trumbo's pretty hot over there too, Steve. Baltimore's playing very well.
Oh, he's hot as a pistol.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Absolutely.
That's a fucking fact. Anyway, moving out of baseball, I got a desert island story for you. The crew from the
We went from baseball
to a
fucking
desert island story. You're gonna love this.
Desert island.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Well, I am the skipper, so.
Hey, listen.
I mean, let's go, Gilligan. Let's get this.
This motherfucker went on a 3-day tour and got stuck. Anyway, you know the show Animal Planet, obviously.
Yes.
The crew from Animal Planet, the film crew from Animal Planet, found a man who was, quote unquote, prepared to die on a desert island.
Wow.
They were out there filming, getting ready and prepared to do a new fucking Animal Planet and film some stuff. They came across a guy that was stranded out there like a day away from fucking death.
Wow.
Yeah, guy had been out there for days and days and days.
I bet he was as shocked as they were.
Yeah, moral of the story is he ended up living, the guy survived, and
Wow.
thank you, Animal Planet, huh?
Get that guy a beer. Listen, if anybody
They
knows...
at first they probably thought they came across a fucking Sasquatch or Bigfoot.
Yeah, probably. Listen, get that
You
guy
come
a beer.
on a fucking island that you know nobody's been there,
Wow.
and you see a fucking human being looking like a motherfucking straight orangutan?
That guy needs to fly to Las Vegas right now. We'll put him up at Caesar's Palace. We'll get him a couple cocktails. We'll get him a hooker, and we'll get him a couple absolute blowout winners.
Oh, that's a motherfucking fact. We'll start him off with a motherfucking steak from our, steakhouse.
Steve Stevens Steakhouse.
That's a motherfucking fact. We'll take him on over to Steve Stevens Steakhouse where he can get an absolute blowout dinner. And then we'll move him on to an absolute blowout winner. And then lady, he could get some absolute blowout spinner from one of these fucking prostitutes out here in Las Vegas.
So he went from almost dying in a desert island to getting fucking pampered at Caesar's Palace.
Yeah, well, I don't really care. I mean, I care that the guy's happy. I don't really give a fuck about the story about what happened to him or where he is now. I could care less. It's just the Animal Planet producers run up on a guy that's stuck on a fucking desert island ready to die. I mean, it wasn't that guy's time, man. So
That's crazy.
Congratulations for you to get saved. If you were stuck on a desert island, name 5 things you would want to have. Now, you can have an unlimited supply. And I would ask the question to our ladies and gentlemen out there, but it's too long of an answer. In other words, if you're stuck on a desert island, name 5 things that you just have to have an unlimited supply of besides the obvious, food and water.
Well, the first thing that comes to my mind is pussy.
Pussy?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just label that as girls.
Yeah, pussy.
A pussy. Label that as pussy. So number 1's going to be pussy on the skipper's list.
Number 2.
Now, keep this in mind, Skip. If it's something like a Philly cheesesteak or something, but I'm just saying, you can answer that as well. But a particular food. But okay, pussy's first.
No food or no water. Yeah, pussy would definitely be first. Number 2 would be alcohol.
Number 2 would be alcohol.
Absolutely.
I like that. You get out there and get fucked up, you probably come out with some crazy shit, huh?
I got to be honest with you. I mean, if you got some pussy and you got alcohol, other than that, I think I would just need.
You'd probably be set. You would probably need a coconut to cover your nuts, and that's about it, huh?
No, maybe a big screen TV.
Okay, so you're
that obviously works.
You want pussy? Mm-hmm. You want pussy, alcohol, TV,
and a television. Yeah.
Television. Okay, what else? Just based off, just real quick. Because we didn't go over these answers. We didn't think about them. None of this shit.
How about
they give us the script right before we go on, just so you guys know. Don't even study.
How about a fucking boat with some gas in it? I don't know.
A boat with some gas?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, that's, I mean.
And a fucking gun with an unlimited supply of ammo.
Just in case you wanted to kill yourself for some, I like that, to get some food.
Well, just in case I need to shoot something to eat.
Well, Skipper, I know you. If you have pussy, I'm just going off your list. If you have pussy here,
right.
You have alcohol,
right.
You got TV, a drunk ass Skip ain't gonna do no fishing. I got you shooting fish to get your motherfucking food.
Right.
Huh?
So I got a gun with an unlimited supply of ammunition.
But you already got food.
Yeah, I got a gun with an unlimited supply of ammunition. I got pussy. I got alcohol. I got a speedboat with gas in it. And I got a TV. As a matter of fact.
So what the fuck's the sense even coming back?
As a matter of fact, I'm ready to leave.
That ain't a desert island. That's paradise.
Yeah, I'm ready to leave here and go there.
What the fuck? Yeah, so guys, you can't ask us these type of questions because a motherfucker like us will squeeze blood from a turnip.
You're damn
We'll
right.
take nothing and turn it into something. Skip just turned a goddamn desert island into paradise.
I just turned it
You want to take a desert island and turn it into paradise? Go to VIP Sports. Anyway, my 5 answers would be girls. I was just being professional. Pussy is
So an unlimited
same
supply
thing.
of girls?
I would just say girls because it was the same thing as pussy.
Okay.
Marijuana would be number 2. I would have to have an unlimited supply of marijuana. Need to be high every day because marijuana is to me what alcohol is to you.
Okay.
I just love it. Need to be high. It just makes me feel good. My 3rd would be fire.
Fire, yeah.
Unlimited supply of fire because if I'm high, I got a fire, and
Good
I got pussy.
Yeah. Good answer.
I'm in good shape so far. Then my 4th, I elaborated a little bit more than you just real quick. I'd want cable.
Yeah.
Because I get up to date and I can watch my games, which brings me into the 5th thing I would need is a motherfucking cell phone so I can call in my motherfucking games and get paid while I'm on that island. So you talk about a desert island, Steve Stevens would have pussy, marijuana, a bonfire, cable, and a motherfucking cell phone putting in my games. Once again, I would call that paradise. That's the end of that segment. Can't ask us that type of shit, guys.
That's a very nice list.
I love it. I love it. I fucking love it.
We've had some good answers there.
That was pretty good, Skip. Moving on into music/entertainment. DJ Quick tells Kanye West, make better music.
Well, fuck.
You're just a Kardashian now.
I could have told you that a long time ago.
Well, dude, he stopped making good music like right after that first CD, College Dropout. Like I said, this motherfucker's making spaceship music. He's hanging out with the Kardashians. Yeah, he hasn't made good music in a long time. Pretty soon he's just going to put out a beat with like some spaceship noises on it and shit.
So DJ Quick called him a Kardashian? He said, you're just a Kardashian
Yeah,
now?
he said, make some good music, dude, because your shit is fucking garbage.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'd have to agree.
Well, he's got a point.
Yeah, he's got a real good point. But, you know, there's people out there that like him. I like Kanye a little bit. I mean, as a person, as a businessman, as an artist, I like him for what he's done. But overall, as a person, what he's done in the public eye, dude makes me fucking sick. I really can't fucking stand him. And his music's fucking horrible. He's came out with some hits here and there, but overall, it's no good. But speaking of Kardashian, since we're in the entertainment, as you know, Khloe came out and you know, Khloe and Lamar's strained relationship. She comes out and says that she wants nothing to do with Lamar. Well, last week, Khloe went on Twitter and said that sometimes I'll read exactly what she said. Sometimes you have to love someone so much that you must let him go. Basically, her being nice, reading a Kardashian poem of, I don't want your dick no more, I'm moving on to James Hardencock. Okay? It was reported that she would go through with the divorce and she was going to try to put this chapter behind her in her life, make it part of her past.
Really?
Lamar was asked at Kobe Bryant's final game if it was over between him and Khloe, and he said nothing was over and that they were working on the relationship. Wow. Earlier this week, Khloe and Lamar were spotted out together doing karaoke and back together yet again. Lamar has been spotted over the last few weeks, you know, at bars and is reportedly drinking again. And looks to me last night, if they're karaokeing, it sounds to me like, I mean, if you ask me about this situation, he's fucking the shit out of her. Lamar's obviously beating up the pussy, and Khloe likes his dick.
Hashtag beating up the pussy.
That's exactly what Lamar's doing, because with her type of money, you know, it's like Tina Turner. What's love got to do with it? I mean, you're not in love with the guy that much. Khloe, you've been out, you fucked about 10 NBA players, 6, 7 rappers, 15, 18 people we don't know of. You're not scared to give out no pussy.
Well, it sounds to me like they got a different view of things. I think he wants to hang on. She wants to still be friends, but wants to move on as well.
Can I give you the
that's what it sounds like to me.
The
interesting part to the story is that, did you say Lamar was drinking again?
Yeah, he's drinking. That's why supposedly she had to let him go. She loved him that much, she was going to let him go because he's drinking again, and she wanted nothing to do with it. However, last night, they're laughing, partying, doing karaoke. If you don't think he bent her over from the back and dropped 15 inches of cock in her asshole, then I don't know what to tell you. Bottom line, hashtag Khloe loves Lamar's cock. That's the bottom fucking line.
Right. Well, didn't Sting write a song about this? Free,
Oh, I thought it was rock.
Free, set them free.
Yeah, well, here. Let me give you what's going on here. The Kardashian brand doesn't want Khloe involved with him at all. Okay, so for the Kardashian brand, it's good to get rid of Lamar.
Okay.
However, Lamar fucks her obviously better than anyone else has ever fucked her. She constantly keeps going back. She constantly keeps liking him. So I would just say fuck the family and get all the way back together, or Lamar, stop being a bitch and just use her as a booty call and fuck her when you can. What do you got to be married to her for? This girl likes you that much and she's willing to let you fuck and go to karaoke and the movies when you want. Just smash and dash. Hashtag smash and dash, Lamar. It is what it is. Moving on, another entertainment news. You want to talk about the most crazy story of the day, Skip? Legendary music icon Prince is dead at age 57, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, moment of silence.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, that guy was an inspiration for everybody. It was reported last week that Prince had made an emergency landing in the middle of Illinois while rushed to a local hospital. Prince had done a concert in Atlanta, Georgia, the evening before. His publicist said that he had an undisclosed medical issue and was treated and released from the hospital within 3 hours.
Sounds like he probably should have been admitted.
Well, Prince had been on a heavy touring schedule. His latest tour, dubbed Piano and Microphone, saw him crisscrossing everywhere from the globe, Melbourne, Australia, to Oakland, California. The bottom line is he had pneumonia. And, you know, I don't know if you've seen Prince. I seen him on TV at the Clippers game not too long ago. The guy looked real thin. I mean, you know the pneumonia that's been going around. I mean, a couple people around here had it.
There's been a bad flu, bad viruses going around, for
Yeah,
sure.
basically, when you're a small, I mean, Prince was a very little, brittle dude. You take a strong fucking pneumonia like that, and you overexert yourself, and he had congestive heart failure and straight died.
Traveling all over the world, he could have caught anything.
Basically, this guy died of exhaustion, and that's what is a fucking shame. Rather than just kick back and relax and not worry about music, and this happens to a lot of stars. It's happened to me before. I mean, I'm not comparing myself to no fucking Prince, but I've overexerted myself with working myself at the office, taking care of everything at home, going out at night to make people happy, going out on interviews trying to make people happy. And at the end of the day, if you add a pneumonia to that and you keep going and keep going, it will tear you the fuck down. And, you know.
Yeah, you can only do so much, man. You can't wear yourself out. I mean,
And in Prince's case, you add that to a little cocaine. You add that to a guy that's weighing in at about $111. You take a guy that weighs about $111, don't know if he's sucking a dick or fucking a butthole or a pussy. One day he's with the finest supermodel you've ever seen. The next day he's fucking the Gail porn guy. I don't know, man, but pneumonia is what got this guy. You add pneumonia to a guy that weighs 100 pounds. You do cocaine every other day, and that's going to equal death.
wow.
So 110 pounds, a major tour, cocaine, death.
Well, Prince was definitely a legendary music icon, and we want to say rest in peace, Prince. And let's just leave it at that, my
Yeah,
friend.
well, great guy. Like I said, man, he's done shit for music that no one will ever do. True legend, true superstar. What I was talking about with the drugs and shit wasn't he was a cocaine guy. It's when you're in this life of entertainment and you're constantly touring and you're constantly doing albums, you have to go appear at several different places where you can't just take the night off. And when you run your body ragged, you go till you collapse. This poor guy had pneumonia, kept running, and in his case, it fucking killed him. Saddest story in the world.
Fucking shame, man.
Yesterday also, China, whose real name is Joni Laurer, of the WWE also passed away. I know you've seen her in drug rehab on the show with Dr. Drew. China had a struggle with drugs over the recent years. Investigators are trying to determine if drugs or something else was the reason for her death. China was one of the most successful female wrestlers of all time. And that's fucking crazy as fuck. I mean, people are just dying left and right around here, Skipper.
Wow, let's get off of this shit, man. Listen, rest in peace, China, a.k.a. Joni Laurer. Prince, holy shit, man. This is too much death for me, dude.
Well, it is what it is, and like I said, it's Hollywood, but also some more positive stuff in entertainment news. Queen Elizabeth celebrates her 90th birthday this week.
Happy
Birthday to the Queen.
To the Queen.
Her Majesty celebrated with close family and friends with a dinner in her honor.
Listen, man, when you're that rich and you're royalty, living to 90 is a beautiful thing.
Congratulations. Listen, Skip, we have lots of fans over in the UK.
Yes, we do.
And we would like to give a shout out to all of our fans in the UK, Queen Elizabeth, and everybody. Happy birthday, Queen. And happy birthday to all of our fans out there in England who have VIP Sports and the VIP Sports podcast back. You support us, we support you. Thank you. And from the bottom of our hearts, we truly do appreciate it.
Speaking of birthdays, I want to say happy birthday to my daughter. It's her birthday today. Happy birthday, Megan.
Happy birthday, Megan!
29 years old my daughter is today, Steve. I am freaking old, dude.
Yeah, Skipper, you're getting a little bit older, brother.
Wow.
But older and wiser.
Wow.
Older and wiser.
29-year-old daughter?
Yeah, and you're gambling and betting more than ever, drinking heavier than ever.
And I love it.
Heavy as a Chevy, and you're on point more than ever.
And I love it.
What a superstar. Fuck berries and nuts in a diet. Go hard. Live long,
Or don't
stay
go,
strong.
Or don't go at all.
Yeah, go hard or go home.
What do you want to talk about now? Hockey playoffs? You want to talk about baseball?
Well,
NBA?
I will tell you about hockey.
You want to talk about winning games? What do you want to talk
In
about?
case people forgot, it is playoffs in hockey, ladies and gentlemen. And
Playoffs?
Yeah, VIP Sports has hockey picks as well. We're actually kicking ass. We're 7 out of our last 10 hockey games. And the 3 games, yes, we're all underdogs. So it wasn't like we're playing some minus $1.80.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and toot my own horn once again. I mean, I told everybody, watch out for the San Jose Sharks last week on the podcast.
Yes, you did.
They are up 3-1 over the LA Kings in that series, and probably just going to put them out of their misery next game.
Unfucking believable. As far as hockey is concerned, ladies and gentlemen, to all you Canadians, we have much, much love in Canada. So what the fuck, eh? Give us a call, huh,
Hey,
we got some fucking hockey, eh?
Tampa
Give
Bay.
us a call, eh?
Hey, give us a call.
Give us a call, eh? We got some fucking hockey, eh?
Hey, get yourself some bacon.
Oh, Canada, oh.
Get yourself some Labatt's and
We got a hockey.
and some bacon, and let's go get them.
Let's go kick some fucking ass. Let's move over to some UFC news. As you know, VIP Sports broke that fucking story probably 15 minutes due to my connections in the streets and across the country before this actually hit the news. But everybody knows Conor McGregor is retiring early from the UFC. He sent a Twitter out that says, "I'm done. Thanks for the cheese." Basically, a nice way of saying, I got paid, fuck you. Dana White, owner of UFC, pulls McGregor from the UFC 200 in Las Vegas because he refuses to attend the promotional tour leading up to UFC 200.
Well, if you're going to retire, just retire. I mean, I wouldn't be going either.
Well, I wouldn't be promoting his ass either. Fuck him. You don't want to, you're retiring. I'm not putting you on the 200 card.
Like you said, he's a rat. He got the cheese, man.
Absolutely. Well, one thing that
I like McGregor, man. I mean, you like him?
I like him a lot, but
He's a badass mofo, man.
But I do know a lot about him. And like I said, I mean, I wouldn't want to fight him. He'll whoop my ass, but at the same time, we're not worried about that. This is a guy that came up in UFC. I actually followed him. He was real square, real broke, real nice guy. And then from the grapevine turned into a prima donna, started acting a little bit different like most Hollywood people do, and lost his mind a little bit, turned into a fucking prima donna and forgot that Dana White is the motherfucking boss, not you. Yeah, you're a champion, and this happens in pro sports all the time where these athletes think they're the owner. Skip, you talk about players in the NFL and basketball not playing hard, and if you were an owner, you would be disgusted, and you know, so.
That shit wouldn't happen on the Skipper's team.
Well,
that shit don't work on Skipper's shit
at
all.
And that's why, as an owner, Dana White should have pulled him off that UFC card. I made you. All of a sudden, you're bigger than me. Now I run the show. No, fuck you.
Yeah.
Now you're not fighting. See you later.
We got no room for complacency around here.
Now, moving on. The famous duo, Ben and Jerry. I'm sure a lot of people out there ate Ben.
Hold on a second now. We just went from a desert island to Black China, or no, not Black China, regular China in wrestling. What else are we at?
Prince dying.
Okay, and now we're going to Ben and Jerry ice cream?
Well, because I think this story is actually funny, dude.
Okay.
The famous ice cream duo protested outside the Capitol against the big corporations' contributions to political campaigns. I mean, Ben and Jerry, these are two guys that got famous for sucking each other's cock and inventing a certain blend of fucking ice cream.
It had nothing to do with the ice cream.
Ben stuck his cock in Jerry's ass and came up with the fucking Nestle Crunch.
There was a lot of...
No, it came up with the fucking fudge brownie. He stuck his fucking peanut brittle in his ass and came up with the peanut brittle hot fudge brownie.
There was a lot of cream involved.
Oh, my God.
Holy shit.
So
they're famous for doing each other, not for the ice cream.
They're famous for...
The ice cream just came along.
That just came along separate.
It was an afterthought.
Yeah, so Ben and Jerry, the famous duo that invented the ice cream, they're over. They got nothing else to do since they got all this fucking money now. You know how many depressed women breaking up with their guys are eating Ben and Jerry's. Ice cream is a multi-trillion dollar industry, Skipper. It's fucking absolutely amazing. So they got nothing else to do but sit out front of the Capitol and protest against big corporations for their contributions against political campaigns.
All right, well, Ben and Jerry, you suck and your ice cream sucks. I never did like your ice cream. I don't eat the shit. I tried it a couple times. You got some weird-ass fucking flavors. I'm not a fan of Ben and Jerry's. And believe me, people, I like to eat. Okay?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So
Ben and Jerry's,
listen, if you're getting a thumbs down for the big Skipper, Ben and Jerry, your shit must be absolute garbage.
Ben and Jerry,
AKA garbage, AKA shit you don't want to eat. But Ben and Jerry, you're all right with me. If you want to put your shit in Jerry's ass, that's on you, bro. But as far as you guys protest and all that, stay at your house. put your little sweater on, read a book to Ben, put Jerry to sleep, and play chess or checkers and find something else to do with all your hundreds of fucking millions of dollars. Dude.
Yeah.
That's what the fuck you do.
Well, listen, the whole system's rigged, man, when it comes to that. I mean, you don't want to get me started. This whole delegate bullshit, it's all bullshit.
That's why I say, where do you stand on this issue?
I'm telling you where I stand. The whole system is rigged.
I hear you,
America.
I hear you, Donald. They counted. He's used the word rigged 97 fucking times in his campaign.
Well, he should have used it 97 more because it is rigged, Steve.
Yeah, that's a fucking fact.
And this whole delegate, one thing that the American people have learned right now is the way the primary elections work.
If you have connections, isn't everything in life rigged?
Yeah, that's why you should call 877-220-6540 because we got a lot of money behind us. We got a lot of contacts. Nobody has more money than Steve in this industry. Nobody has more contacts than Steve in this industry. And when you got money and you got contacts, you're usually on the right side of things, people. So give us a call if you want to win some games.
Absolutely. And like I said, we know that protests and all this political shit pisses you the fuck off. And
well, you saw what happened in Colorado.
I'd have.
I mean, people weren't even allowed to vote in Colorado. They basically just said, we're picking Cruz and too bad.
Yeah, these machines are down. This section can vote.
Don't even bother coming to vote because there is no election.
Same shit happened in New York, so you know.
They canceled the primary election in Colorado. Listen, look, we're on Armed Forces Radio right now, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay. Listen, these men and these women, these brave men and women of the armed forces are out there fighting every day for America so we can vote. It's our number one damn right.
And they're fucking preventing us from doing that.
Who the hell are they to say, don't come to the primary elections because we're not having one? Your vote don't matter. We're going to tell you who we want, and you're just going to like it.
I like your attitude.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a dictatorship. Don't get me started because I'm getting fired up.
Yeah, and goddamn it is what it is. And
I
you're
don't
right.
want to talk about this.
All right, but speaking of pissed off, moving in entertainment news, Kelly Ripa from the Kelly and Michael, obviously you know Kelly and Michael Strahan have the Live with Kelly.
Right.
It's called Live with Kelly and Michael. Little bit of problem over there on the TV show. Kelly Ripa skips out on taping Live with Michael Strahan, threatening to not come back until Michael leaves.
Wow.
Yeah, so sounds to me like Michael dropped 12 inches of dick on her, blew her fucking mind, gave her something that her husband couldn't give her at home, and now she doesn't know what the fuck to do.
This is just maybe your opinion. We don't know this happened.
I'm gonna.
You're just assuming. You're just thinking maybe this.
I'm just being Steve Stevens. I'm just being me, but I'm gonna give you the real story.
Okay.
Anyway, she's fucking pissed off because here's the deal. Michael announced that he was leaving the show to be on Good Morning America.
Okay.
He didn't tell her. She didn't know anything about it. And of course she's going to be mad and pissed off because if you know what she went through to find Michael Strahan, she went through this interview process, found all these people. And for her, yeah, she was just getting comfortable. She took over Kathy Lee. Then Regis quit. She took over Regis's job. It's basically her show. She finds Michael Strahan, which everybody loves. She finds a 6'5" black guy that she could go to work and see a 14-inch cock, maybe sit on it here and there, because they go out of town here and there. I don't know what the case is.
He's done very well for himself.
Yeah, and see, here's the thing. Don't take it personal, Kelly. Well, you're a square girl. You got your husband there that you talk about too much on your show. It makes me fucking sick. We don't give a fuck about Mark Consuelo. If you liked him so much, your name wouldn't be Kelly Ripa. It'd be Kelly Consuelo, whatever the fuck your guy's last name is. You know what I mean? So
if you love him so much, carry his name.
Yeah, you don't love him that much anyway, but I know that's your studio name. And we know, listen, we've seen you and Michael in those segments where you guys are working out and you're bending over and he's got his tights on and you see that 11-inch cock and you let him dip in. It's no big deal and you got feelings. It's okay, but just let those feelings go because let me tell you about Michael Strahan. This is a single guy that has a lot of money that I have a lot of respect for. This guy's been working his ass off, Skip. He's been doing Fox Sports Morning.
Yeah.
He's been doing Live in the Morning.
That's what I said.
He's been doing Good Morning America. This guy has 2 kids, and he's doing whatever the fuck it takes to feed them. He's setting his career up to where he never, ever has to work again. So, Kelly, you never should have got attached anyway. I'm glad you got comfortable with him on a show, but Michael is a guy that's just trying to do 5 or 6 different jobs. Like the guy just did the show, what the fuck is the show that he just fucking did?
I don't know, but I know he's everywhere.
Well, my point is he filmed the whole season on a Saturday, Sunday for 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, in 2 weeks. At the $100,000 pyramid.
Oh, okay.
They redid the $100,000 pyramid, And Kelly's like, yeah, you work your weekends too. He said, sweetie, I did a season in 2 weeks.
So he's the host of that show now?
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
But my point is like Michael Strahan, if you guys don't know, this guy's had 7, 8 jobs, making millions of dollars. He's a workaholic. He's a single guy. And I respect the fuck out of him. And I would have left Kelly Ripa's show to go on Good Morning America, because Good Morning America is a show that's 10 times as big, and he went to the next level. And at this point in his career, he wants to do what he wants to do. Sorry, Kelly. There was a little friction there to where he just had to bounce. You're married, he's single, you #ate the cock, and you were getting a little bit too, whatever the case was, in my opinion. He just had to go. But anyway, she'll do another taping. She'll find another partner. Kelly, you'll be okay. You don't need to boycott the show. Michael showed up, did his job. He didn't owe you shit. To Michael Strahan, great fucking job, bro. You went over there. You've been killing Hollywood. You've been making a lot of money. You had a successful career. And hats off to you, brother. I like you a lot.
He's a cool dude. I like him.
Why would she be so mad that he left?
I don't know. I think you just covered it.
Yeah, I think I did too, ladies and gentlemen. We'll leave it at that. Reports say they haven't been getting along lately. So once again, it goes back to my theory. He might have dropped something on her, blew her fucking mind that she couldn't get from Marcos Consuelo or whatever the fuck her dude's at home name is. And he wasn't looking to have that, sweetie. So it is what it is. Moving on, Skip, this is going to be right up your alley. I'm going to talk a little bit. Skipper's Eagles move up to the #2 pick in football. What do you think about that, Skipper?
Fly, Eagles, fly. Soar, Eagles, soar.
So obviously you approve of the big second pick, huh?
Well, let me just say this. They got a lot of shit to take care of over there.
Yeah.
I can't even help them. They got so much shit they got to take care of. Good luck, and we'll see what happens. I really, to be quite honest with you, I don't have my mind on the NFL. I know the draft is coming up here real soon. I'm so far away from the NFL right now. I'm so locked into baseball, Steve. I can't even think about the Eagles right now.
So why don't we just recap a little bit about, everything that we went over today? I mean, it's glad to be back. Like I said, the VIP Sports Podcast is to make everybody laugh. It's to make everybody cry. But more importantly, it's to make you money and represent the legalization of gambling. I'm the #1 documented sports bettor in the world. I'm the most feared sports bettors in the world. Work with me. I deal with the most elite people in this industry. You deserve to be with us as well. Shout out to the Armed Forces Radio Network for bringing us on. Shout out to the Clippers. Shout out to Cleveland. Who do you think's going to win it in the NBA, Skip?
Golden State.
Well, I like your answer. And if you didn't say Golden State, I would add, or San Antonio, I'd have had a problem with you off air. We're done giving out free plays. Free could be the most expensive word in the world. Guys, when somebody calls you up or somebody's on the internet and offers a free play, if somebody calls you up and gives you a free play, you bet $500 on it and it loses, can you tell me what part of fucking free that was, Skip?
That wasn't free. That was expensive.
Free could be the most expensive word in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Take it from Steve Stevens. Baseball news, we're kicking ass and taking names, hitting right at 80%. Another Las Vegas boy, Bryce Harper's a pimp, leading home runs, taking over.
Mike Sosa, better get your shit together because you're about to get fired.
A guy on a desert island gets found by the fucking Animal Planet film crew.
And we turned the desert island into a 5-star resort.
Steve Stevens and motherfucking the Big Skipper turn a desert island into a 5-star Ritz-Carlton with all the essentials that you could possibly need. Entertainment and music news, Prince dies at 57. R.I.P. Prince, one of the best to ever do it. Grew up to him, loved it, unbelievable. R.I.P. to China, one of the world's best women wrestlers. DJ Quick in music tells Kanye West to make better music, and I agree. Instead of focusing on the Kardashians and putting out some new shoes, focus on making some gangster shit. Or make some motherfucking college music that you can dance to like you used to. Because right now your music is weird as fuck, it's spaceship shit, and it's fucked up. Once again, hockey fans, you Canadians, hockey's fucking hitting more than ever. Is all I can fucking tell you.
We love the NHL. We don't talk about it much. We love hockey. We make money betting hockey. And you should give us a call. It's going to be a huge weekend, by the way.
That's right.
NBA playoffs, hockey playoffs, baseball. Man, get a hold of us. If you want to make some money, and I don't know anyone that does it, 877-220-6540. Go to our website, VIPSportsLasVegas.com. You can get a free pick on there. There's packages on there you can purchase, or just give me a call and we'll work things out.
At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, all we want to do is make you better sports bettors. We want you to be aware of traps. We want to teach you the lingo. We want to show you everything it takes to be a professional sports bettor so you can make money. There's a difference between a sports bettor and a professional sports consultant. I say that all the time. Like the guy that had a prop bet on the World Series, won $1.2 million. He has a page on Twitter claiming to be a sports consultant. No, buddy, what you are is a sports bettor. During baseball, you hit 30%. You don't have a fucking clue about sports consultant and hitting 70% and making people money. You don't have a clue about having a room of 40 guys writing $300,000 a week in business. That's what a sport consultant does. We're no different than stockbrokers. We're selling information. We're selling tips.
Absolutely.
So besides Khloe Kardashian loving Lamar's cock and Ben and Jerry getting arrested for some dumb shit, Kelly Ripa being depressed that her 14-inch cock, Michael Strahan, moved over to Good Morning America, everything else should be great. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, all we want to do is show you how to make money, show you the formula for success. And I'm telling you right now, all the money is in baseball. All the money is in the NBA playoffs, and all the money is in the fucking hockey playoffs. If you can't pick a winner right now, you shouldn't be in the industry at all. Doesn't matter if you're new, doesn't matter if you're borrowed or blue. Doesn't matter if you're winning on your own, all we can do is help. Like I said, Skip, all I want to do is add to your arsenal. I've always said, if you're going to war and you have an Uzi, couldn't you always use a tank?
Of course you could.
Let me fucking be your Huckleberry. Let me add to your arsenal. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, it's a billion-dollar industry. You deserve your fair share. On the behalf of VIP Sports Las Vegas, the Big Skipper, our crew, we love you. See ya. Wouldn't want to be you. And remember, don't let the players be the only ones that get paid. See you next week, guys. We love you.
God bless to all the armed forces people out there. We're right behind you, man.
Yes, sir.
Support the troops, bro. What are you eating, Skittles?
Yeah.
Mic check, bitch. Mic check, bitch. Hearing things. Hearing things. Been hearing a lot of shit, though. Gotta release that shit, bitch. Fuck you. Hold up. I got you, Dirt. I got you, Dirt. I got you. I got you.
I keep hearing things.
Let the money talk to
I keep hearing things.
Let the money talk to
I keep hearing things.
Let the money talk to
It must be the money talking. It must be the money talking. The sports book keep calling me, I won't lie. They really want to kill me off, but I won't die. Even though I lost the last game, I'ma try. Cause it's a constant struggle to make this money multiply. To make this money multiply, I gotta take some chances. Follow my gut and never bet with my heart. Never bet with your heart when you're playing with cream. And when it comes to scream, I ain't got a favorite team. I keep hearing that. That's the sports book calling, telling me to bet big and go all in. Alcohol in my veins, I'm all in. 100,000 on one game, that's ballin'. Call up Steve Stevens, get a little advice. He like Sam Rothstein in real life. We might lose one game, but we never lose twice. The money talks too much, I can't sleep at night. I keep hearing things.
Let the money talk to
I keep hearing things.
Let the money talk to
I keep hearing things.
Let the money talk to
It must be the money talking. It must be the money talking.
It's Steve Stevens. I bust your bookie head open. Split it to the white meat, I ain't joking. Me and Dirt Bomb in the ghost float. Straight OG like that kush I be smoking. It's way too potent for rookies to come hit it. A little white girl around, I might sniff it. Poppin' bub in the club, so twisted. My pops keeps telling me to go get it. So I'm at the sports book, betting big on the Clippers. I'm talking about 5 figures, I need a few shots of liquor. Might need another zipper if the bomb play me. Fuck around and put $500,000 on Tom Brady. When it comes to betting sports, Steve Stevens a beast. Need a certified winner called VIP Sports. Got too many felonies to ride around with my Glock. So sure to keep it since I got shot in Vegas like Pop. Hearing that.